what else we got for him tonight, man?
We got a few celebrity birthdays. You know,
We just got something good for y'all. Just
yeah.
stick around. It's the Mikey Justice Show, y'all. And it starts now.
Another high school shooting yesterday, this one in Florida. Another high school shooting yesterday, this one in Florida.
I'm in 6th grade, and it can be scary
There have been about
sometimes.
380 school shootings.
I appreciate you talking to our community about this.
Now's the time. Get ready for
The People's Podcast, the Mikey Justice Show.
y'all ready?
I'm ready.
You don't want music.
There was a man that went by Mike. You like night shows. And so many people wouldn't be bad. They have to be good. And with the youth is avoid because they've been misled.
Today I am announcing charges against the shooter's parents.
I had a 6th grade in college. This is what she said.
And I really agree with your point of view.
The Mikey Justice Show starts now.
All right.
All right, we live, y'all. October the 2nd, 2024. The Mikey Justice Hour. As always, I'm joined to the left by my main man, Phil. On
What's
the
up,
ones
everybody?
and twos. First off, I'd like to say shout out to everybody that's watching, family and friends. Y'all know how we do it on this thing. I appreciate all of y'all. First order of business, always shout out to my Sumner High School Bulldogs, my Classical Junior Academy Cougars, and the people over at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, past and present.
Yes, sir.
With that being said, this is October the 2nd, so this is the first show that we done of October, so it is officially the first of the month.
Wake up, wake up.
You
I
are
don't know
now
if we're
watching
gonna-
the Mikey Justice Show streaming live on Facebook and YouTube.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You are
That's
now
right, we
watching
stream
the Mikey
live,
Justice
y'all.
Show streaming live on Facebook and YouTube.
So nice he had to do it twice.
Bring it back.
Yeah, man. What was we talking about?
We got the first of the month show.
Yeah, first of the month. I say it's gonna be hard to top what we did last week. We ain't gonna have as much foolishness this week. Good break though, man. Good break from the norm. Got a chance to do something a little bit different. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of hearing about this same crap. I'm tired of watching it.
Yeah, man.
Just ready to get it on over with, man, and see what it's gonna do.
Yeah, where we
What
go
it's
from
gonna be.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, and with that being said, man, this is October the 2nd, so what's good happening in October, my brother?
Well, my anniversary is in October.
And what day would that be?
That would be on October 7th.
Okay, and then we got the old family picnic coming up on October the 20th.
Yeah.
That's a plug for all my people. If y'all listening, we will be posting a time and location, but it will be on a Sunday, October the 20th. What else popping in October, my brother?
And my good old birthday is on the 22nd.
Oh, your birthday, huh?
Yeah.
Damn near 50. Getting a little bit closer.
Yeah.
I be hating on my
Ever
dude
so
because he ain't got
close.
no gray hair. I got all the gray hair in my beard and everything else, but that's okay. I don't have the Dunkin' Donuts, so yeah, I said it. What's up? It's like that. You know what I'm saying? We got to get a little bit of foolishness on the air on the first of the month. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, gotta be, in the pocket. You hear me?
when you messed up about it, we gonna throw some hands right here on the camera. I'm pretty sure that'll make for some good entertainment for some
We
people.
might go viral, bro.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, man. And with that being said, man, yeah, your birthday, man. Tomorrow is my brother's birthday, Mr. Kenneth. We did a old birthday video for him last year. I was
Yeah.
like, dang, man, that was a quick
Man.
year. Went by super fast year.
Yeah, it was.
My niece Kamara's birthday is tomorrow. I don't know how old Miss Kamara will be. No, I think she'll be turning 30. I think she will be if tomorrow. She was 94. Jack Quila was 92. Yeah, I know. You never heard nothing like that, huh? That's her name, Jacqueline. That's a real name. And anyway, man, since we we on the theme of birthdays, before we get into that, man, I would like to say rest in peace. We lost a lot of prominent people over the last
Yeah,
couple of
man,
days,
we surely did.
Mr. Fingerwag, not in my house, Mr. Dikembe Mutombo.
Yeah, man.
The question we always ask around here is, what is Mr. Dikembe Mutombo's legacy? I would say, humanitarian for one, just a
Yeah.
protector, man. He was a leader. You know what I'm saying? He meant everything to his country. I
Yeah.
just appreciate people like him, Joel Embiid, Hakeem Olajuwon, people that could put the whole, Manny Pacquiao, people that put a whole country on their back, on their
Right.
shoulders, or whatever you say, man, and just uplift a whole nation, a whole group of people. You know what I'm saying? He meant everything to those people. So shout out to him, 8-time All-Star, 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Still got the record for that, 3rd all-time in blocks. think he already in the Hall of Fame, man.
I would think.
If he not, he definitely
Yeah,
will
he
be
definitely
first
deserve
ballot.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And rest in peace to Mr. Charlie Hustle, old Pete Rose.
Charlie Hustle.
Oh man, that just rubbed me the wrong way. Just how they did, my man. You heard
Yeah.
me? Come on, man. Everybody done got breaks. They treating that dude like he O.J. Simpson or something. You hear me?
And then like to say, okay, you gambled on baseball, but now everything legal. You bet on everything.
Yeah,
you know
I know.
What I'm
It's
saying?
like the times done changed, man, and how
Yeah.
much you want a person to do. It was different commissioners, different times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He came clean and everything else. Then you want to put him on those all-century teams and invite him there and all that other stuff. You hear me?
Mhm.
To me, it turned into something personal. You know,
Right.
they just wasn't going to give him the satisfaction of getting his flowers before he left here. You hear me?
Yeah, man.
Man, I thought he
don't-
was so close, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, dude had over 4,000 hits, man.
Yeah.
That's a 1,000 over what 3,000 get you in pretty much automatically. You hear me?
Right.
This dude got hits like Nolan Ryan got strikeouts, you know.
Yeah.
Man, Pete
Like you were
Rose,
saying, 3,000 get you in, and he almost did it twice.
man, then my man's got what 17 all-star appearances in 24 years,
Yeah.
3-4 batting titles. No, Charlie Hustle was the real deal. You hear
Yeah.
me? 83 years old, man. And all that time that dude was on the earth, man, they couldn't show him a little bit more love than that. I mean, I guess, other than paying some money back, restitution, and getting blackballed and treated like crap for like 40 years straight, man.
Mhm.
What else do they want out the man? And then me and
Yeah, I don't know.
my people was talking about it, man. We was like, at this point, why even do it? If I was his family, I wouldn't even accept it. It was supposed to be for him, not for his family.
Right.
No, they appreciate it, but come on now. And then we had lost old actor Chris Christopherson.
Yeah, Chris Christopherson up out of here. They
I
finally got old Whistler.
I was finna say, I remember a lot of them Channel 11 movies on Sunday.
Yeah.
After the football had his name in it. I can't remember all of them, but I remember people like him and Sam Elliott and people just, being in all the movies back then.
Yeah, all
So,
westerns and stuff. He was a what you call it, a eclectic guy. He was multi-talented.
Well, you know how we do on her, bro. We don't have the best vocabulary. You got to tell us what eclectic is. You hear me?
Yeah.
I got to playing with it today. I was like, man, I was going to do a 3 out of 5. One of the questions was going to be, everybody now is all on this thing, QR code. I was like, how many people, like we said with Project 2025, how many people really don't know what QR means in QR code?
I'm one of them. I don't know what QR means.
Wow. And until a couple of days ago, I never even tried to inquire. You hear me? You just know it's something that you scan and this and that. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
But the QR code stands for quick response.
Well, how
So
about
QR
that?
code is a quick response code.
Okay.
And I know all y'all gonna play like you knew better and you smart and all that, but you learned something today. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, and a lot of people favorite holiday this month, man. We forgot about old Halloween.
Yeah, it's not one of mine, but
only thing I like about it, man, is it's one of the cheaper holidays. I don't want no excuses. It's on the last day of the month. If them checks don't fall on that Friday, y'all still better have some money and buy them kids some damn candy. You could get it on food stamps. It's one of my favorite holidays. That and Valentine's Day, nah, baby. I got you. What you like, Reese? I got you, boo. Food stamps. Y'all better get these kids some candy. Put the damn tablet in front of them all the time. That ain't trick or treat. Halloween. Yeah, that's one of my pet peeves. I said I was gonna get out today. I got a couple of them that I ain't finna play with nobody no more, bro. I got an unwritten rule from this point on. Anybody over 200 pounds, bro, you are prohibited. What is the word? Prohibited from wearing skinny jeans. If you 200 pounds or more, ain't nothing skinny about your ass. You ain't no skinny jeans. You just got on some jeans that's too small for your face. You're not skinny, so ain't no such thing. If you over 200 pounds, you do not have on skinny jeans.
You got on some too little clothes.
You just got on some too small clothes. That's all. You got on. Your body is 3X, your clothes are 2X. They're just too small. That's what it is. You hear me? So yeah. Okay, anyway, back to this. Oh man, and before we go any further, man, on a serious tip, man, we lost old John Amos. You hear me?
Oh yeah, we did.
It was so crazy because I told you one of my old Facebook friends, and I won't mention her name too much, make her no more famous than she been. I told you she put a post up there with the whole cast of Good Times, and the post say, did anybody remember these people in this show? I said, yeah, all black people. It's Good Time.
Right.
I said, that's like putting up the Cosby Show. Y'all remember this? Who don't remember it? But,
yeah.
You know, we lost old John Amos, man. And the disturbing thing about it, man, was he passed on the 21st of August. And his son or family or somebody just now releasing that information. I'm like, boy, is that really the shot in the dark, man? Social media attack people so much, come after, disrespect your boundaries and your privacy so much that you have to, in order to get some type of peace with your family, you have to withhold that type of information for
until you done grieving. And then y'all ain't heard from my pops because he passed away.
I've been hearing everybody like, man, yeah, he meant this and he meant that, and he's like, everybody's TV dad. I think your boy Kaiserific say he wanted to whoop some kids so he could reminisce about having a real daddy. Some of that nostril flared up. James Evans, damn, with the punch bowl.
Damn, James.
But I was like, man, was that the shot in the dark at my man's Bill Cosby? Bill Cosby gonna always be my TV dad, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I was gonna say Ward Cleaver, but you got some people that watch this show, boy. They get all in their feelings. I get chopped to shreds, won't I?
Yeah.
If I
How
say,
dare you choose Ward Cleaver over the black man?
Right. you cool with being a slave. Anyway, yeah, man, and I was just thinking about it. I say, man, we always, celebrating death all the time, man. So, tonight I want to celebrate some life. And with that being said, October the 2nd, man, got a few people who was born on this day. I always like to look up stuff like that because you'd be surprised. The exact same person that you talking about, bro, you'll look them up and be like, dang, today their birthday. You heard me? First person on the list was old Steen.
Yeah.
It made me think about him because he just did the big concert here with Billy Joel.
Yeah.
I said, wow, he was here on his birthday.
Yeah.
You got old Kelly Ripa of Regis and Kelly and Michael and just
always
live
Kelly.
Yeah, always all about Kelly. DKNY, Miss Designer herself, Donna Karen. She has a birthday today. Miss Latasha Scott of Escape fame, some of people's favorite big girl, is celebrating a birthday today. She turns 51.
One of my favorite big girls. Oh yeah.
All right. Mr. Groucho Marx, ain't he the one we say the term Marxist or something came from?
Nah.
I was gonna say,
what was it? Karl Marx.
Oh, because they do be still quoting a lot of his theories. Groucho, he had a big hold on a lot of things that happened in his time. He was born on this day in 1890, my brother, Mr. Groucho Marx.
Right on.
Chris Hemsworth is celebrating a birthday today.
That's old Thor himself, ain't it?
You know what, bro? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't no movie buff. Hey, I said I'm finna do it. I ain't gonna do it because I'm finna say they gonna steal it if I put it on the air, bro. But it's a whole bunch of classics, man. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that watched them, man. But we gonna get off into that in a minute.
Right on.
Mr. Mahatma Gandhi was born on this day in 1869. Very prominent person in American history. In history period, I won't say American because but what do you know about any thoughts on Mr. Gandhi?
I remember he was nonviolent and he was kind of like an inspiration for Martin Luther King. So I've read.
You remember he was a very thin man. Every picture you saw him, he was pretty much naked with some type of white bottom on. He didn't have any shoes on a lot of times, and that's what I remember. But I remember, like you say, him being a peaceful man for that nonviolence movement. So shout out to him, man. Rest what they say, happy heavenly birthday. And last but not least, Miss Tiffany Amber Thiessen. I think she played Kelly.
Was it Kelly? Yeah.
Is it Kapowski? Kelly Kapowski?
Kelly Kapowski.
On Saved by the Bell, and she's of 90210 fame. And moving on, my brother. Did you manage to see any of the vice presidential debate last night?
I actually did.
Oh, what did you think about it?
I thought
Well, I'm gonna say
I thought it
this.
was refreshing.
I was
I
gonna
say
say
that.
the same thing. Now, and reason being is even with they did a different format, they left the mics on and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
man. And I think both of those guys tried to respectfully hold a debate.
Yeah.
I didn't like the fact that some of the questions, JD Vance didn't want to answer. We still
Mm-hmm.
got the whole issue of did former President Donald Trump actually lose the 2020 election,
Yeah.
which they can't answer. You hear me?
Which is crazy because the answer is yes, he lost.
It
And
is,
so
man.
what?
And then you see the breaking news today. They had that new allegations about the January the 6th incidents and all that other stuff. You hear me?
No, I ain't here. You
Like
gotta
you
give me
say,
right.
man, we talked off the cuff about a lot of stuff. It should have been hold a lot more accountability and all that taken as far as Nancy Pelosi and what happened to her husband. You hear me?
Yeah.
Instead of making a joke of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if you really went about that life, a lot of different things would have came out your mouth. You hear me?
Yeah.
And all that about your people and people who really support you don't do that type of stuff, you will be pumping that more. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just starting to believe, honestly, man, that anybody at this point that's rolling with him is basically people who, because people they can't stand when you call people racist. So I won't say
Mm-hmm.
you're racist, you hear me?
Right.
But you have a certain level of hate in you against a certain group or kind of people,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm not strictly talking about color of nobody's skin. A lot of people use different words. They say it's about class system. A lot of people say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's about all of that stuff. And the only people that feel like that they're protected under all that garbage and foolishness that he put out, them are the only people who at this point are really endorsing him. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I got to thinking about it, man. I was like, it's like a game, bro. I had to bring it down. You know how I say everything that happened on a big scale happened on a little scale.
Right.
And I thought about it. I was like, man, it's like cult following. It's almost like a gang. And I got to telling one of my friends the other night about Gangsta Wayne and the type of stuff. I said the stuff that I used to do to him. I was like, man, I just didn't believe how serious that being off in the gang was to that younger crowd and to young men that come up. You hear me?
Yeah.
Man, it's like you say, it's a brotherhood. It's an unwritten rule. Like if I say you my partner, you my brother, then it's almost to the point that I would die for you or die for what we stand for. You hear me?
Right.
I was telling my friend, I say I rode up on him one time and I was a kid and I was very immature and everything. I said, but I wanted to see how much he was about that life. Remember, I rode up on him and pulled a gun on him.
Yep.
And just like with my face covered and all that, I'm like, what's up with it, blood? What you talking all that Crip stuff, cuz? What you all about that life? And first he backed up a little bit, he was shook, and then next thing you know, he's like, yeah, cuz, what you start throwing up his signs and Crip walking, man. And I was like, bro, that's what really brought it home with me, how real some of that stuff and what it means to a lot of these guys. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I say, like you think about, okay, they just took down like that 5-5 gang and all that stuff, man. You get money with these guys. Y'all getting off on all type of episodes. Y'all out here hustling. Y'all gang banging. Y'all fighting. Y'all doing everything together. So you feel like it's a brotherhood. You hear me? And it's that unwritten rule. It's like our brothers and everything. I was thinking about just being in the gang, man. You feel like you protected. You feel like it's your family. You feel like it's everything. And some people just believe that that's the way they have to go to be able to survive out here and be protected. And I feel the same way about these people that's endorsing him, man. I was like, he don't even address issues. All it is personal attack after personal attack, foolishness upon foolishness. Then I was like, yeah, because the people who gonna vote for him or endorsing him, their mind is made up at this point. Ain't nothing gonna change with them. You hear me?
Yeah.
All the foolishness is like we say, him brainwashing them and making their mind. It's not about me proving that I'm the right guy. It's more about me proving that somebody else is the wrong
other
guy.
guy's the wrong
Yeah,
guy.
if I say it enough, then you'll start believing it. And I can't say that the tactic don't honestly work because I see it on the internet all the time. You hear me? All the buddy hustling. I make a joke about it. Like people at my job used to want me to fix them free food, hamburgers, and all this stuff. And I was like, at the end of the day, what I get to say that, oh, I'm cool. I wasn't scared to do it for you. You my partner.
Right.
I get 5 5s in a row. Oh, come on. Hey, right on, dog. Hey, good looking out. Good looking out. Right on, my dude. Hey,
Whatever happened to old Mikey Justice, man?
I was like, hey, I got fired for you, dog, but I wasn't scared. I honored that brotherhood and all
at least
that.
we cool,
Nope. because you know what I thought about for real, man. Your real family, your real friends, not even gonna put you in that type of situation where you would even have to do something like that because it's gonna make sense to them. You hear me? They wouldn't want to be put in that same situation. But you know, we talked about it several times. That's how we do each other. You hear me?
Yeah.
Complain about my little $8 little breakfast, but go out there and pay one of these foreigners or somebody $15-$20 and won't complain, won't say nothing. You hear me?
Yeah.
You know, and it'd be it tastes worse, it'd be trash, get bad service and everything else, but they won't say a word. That's how we do our own. But yeah, man,
sit there and take it.
That whole gang life and everything, bro. I really got to thinking about it, and I was like, man, that's some tough stuff for some people, man, to have to deal with, and that's what really set us apart because we was around a lot of that. You hear me? And it take a certain individual to be strong enough to say, I'm gonna go my own way, to be a stand-up person and just do me. You hear me?
Yeah.
And I think that we're here to talk about stuff like this now because we chose to not go that way
Yeah.
and be strong enough to go a different way. You hear me?
Yeah.
I got to thinking about even stuff like groups like NWA back in the day. Ninjas with an attitude, they whole persona and just they whole image, the way they had to play themselves.
Yeah.
To make the world respect them and people not test them and try them when they were out here. You hear me? What did Ice Cube say on Gangsta? Life ain't nothing but itches and money.
Right.
It's not about a salary. It's all about reality. I was just thinking about everything he said in that song. You hear me? What he say when he first come on? This is a game.
Right.
And I'm in it. And I'm in it. I'm in it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm in it. And some people just feel like that's the only way to get around it, bro, is to be right in it. You hear me? And I was just like, man, bro, I just feel bad. You know, that was the next thing that I was going to talk about, man. Like a lot of these guys that I'm seeing now, man, I say they Toys R Us kids, bro. They just don't want to grow up. You hear me?
Right.
Man, I talk to these guys all the time. They 30, they 40, they 50, and still like they trying to be cats, man. Posting all that garbage on social media all the time, wondering why they going through what they going through. You hear me?
Right.
Sitting up in the same breath, they be like, you know, I'm trying to be a stand-up man for my kids. I want my son, my daughter to be proud of me. You hear me? Not when you on social media flashing your gun, throwing up gang signs, talk about how you done ran two, 3 different broads and all this other stuff. You hear me?
Yeah.
You got to protect that, man. You know, that's why I be wanting to just keep that social media and my personal life totally separate, man. You know, I won't call out no names, but you'll hear somebody, you know, you know your position and you know that kids are looking up to you. Then you'll turn right back around and you'll have a post that I wouldn't say is necessarily disrespectful because you are grown and you are a grown man, grown woman, so you do get a right to your life and everything else. But if you know that you're in a position, and I'm talking about whether you a coach of a sports team, whether you a school teacher,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Whether you any like a reverend, deacon, pastor, any police officer, any type of public where you dealing with people, dealing with kids, you just have to separate all that extra from that, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm not knocking nobody, man, for what they do, but it's just certain things. Like we said, even with Sexy Red, if you know that little kids are flocking to you, your shows and everything else, then what's wrong with putting a disclaimer up? You know, my show is strictly about adults. You hear me?
Yeah.
I can't control what your kid does. That's for the parent to parent the kid, but you never try to endorse it like it's anything that's suitable for children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My show is strictly for adults. You hear me? Because anything else don't make sense. You talking about popping your private, smacking your cat, shaking your butt. You really thought that was something that was appropriate for children? It's
Ain't
not.
No way.
So, you know, and that's what I'd be like, man. A lot of these guys out here are Toys R Us kids, man. They just don't want to grow up. You hear me? Still trying to hold on to something, still trying to cat and all that, man. If you 30, 40 years old and you done been in relationships nowadays in 5 or 10 years, man, what are you looking for? You hear me? You done did enough practicing. If you ain't got your backstroke tight by now, you just ain't gonna get it tight. You know what I'm saying? Quit living out your inner fantasy, man. You know, we talk about that a lot of time, boy. It's a whole bunch of people that's porno stars out here that don't get paid.
Right.
That's raunchy and nasty, man. Turn your freak level down. You hear me? You done had enough, bro. You know what I'm saying? We used to have that running joke and be laughing. I was like, man, I don't be trying to break nobody back and all that. You hear me?
Yeah.
You run into people that got multiple relationships, kids and all that, and I'm not trying to put nobody on blast. It is what it is. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? It's the love. You love that person. It's the commitment, the trust. It's the foundation, what you built. It's not about no sex. You know what we say? That's the same back she laid on.
Right. With the next guy.
She ain't got number 2 legs, so it's the same one she opened with.
Same 2 legs.
I don't think you finna turn into Lone Dog Silver and start just breaking her back, and she just finna fall head over heels for you. But it
Yeah.
is what it is, man. What we gonna do, man? We gonna take a quick little break out. But yeah, man, I think just a lot of this next generation and younger people, man, quit trying to hold on to something. They still trying to look fly, still trying to dress the part. Toys R Us kid. They want all the little cute stuff, and your toys are your iPhone, your J's, your charger, your little pistol, all that stuff that make you think you the coolest ninja walking. Come on, y'all. We parents, and some of us are even grandparents. It's time to grow up, y'all.
Yeah.
For real. And we do better than maybe the kids and the people that's around us that we supposed to be teaching to do better or actually do better. But with that being said, y'all, we're gonna take a quick break. Then we're gonna come back. We're gonna try to celebrate something great. And they've been on our head about doing it lately. But my thing is, man, it's so much corruption, so much foolishness. Bro, I started GoFundMe. I have had the people help me pay for it. We're gonna celebrate and do something good, man. I just can't do that trash all the time. You're
right.
So we gotta get that in. And this week I thought about it, man. I was like, remember good old Saturday nights, man. When you didn't have a care in the world, when people weren't running the streets, man, you was running home to watch TV. When NBC and everybody would say must see TV, bro. That's what it was.
That was real.
Let me see. Did you want to take a break, or you want to run the first part? We'll run the first part and then we'll take a break.
Okay.
The first thing I was like, man, we're gonna start off with the first thing that we used to do on Saturday mornings, bro. That was watch cartoons. And in my household, boy, it was even better because we knew we was getting donuts on Saturday morning. You hear me? Pancakes or something, bro. Yeah. You know how it was at World's Fair and all that. You buy a dozen, get a dozen free. You had one box of all glaze and the other had a whole bunch of stuff that you know what the hell it was, but you got sprinkles, you got Long John, you got all that, man.
You get the jelly in the middle.
Oh yeah, man. So that's how Saturday mornings when you used to actually chill with your cousins, your brothers and sisters, and play games and run around and ride your bikes and jump rope and
yeah, man. That old Captain Caveman.
Yeah. That was a classic right there. Oh man, Flintstone Kids. We just went down the line of just all the other shows, man. Man, I had them link up a few of them. Did you still got them on deck for them?
Oh yeah.
Do your thing, man. I'll let you.
Right. Well, I don't know what order they was coming in, but we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles up next.
Oh yeah.
So here we go.
Yeah, just run them.
Heroes in a half shell, turtle power.
Oh, Thundercats.
Yeah, just a few of my old favorites. Just a few of our old favorites. Try to see if y'all remember all this. No, y'all probably do if y'all about old as we are.
Right. You got one more.
More than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons, the Transformers. Robots in disguise.
Yeah, I say that was no particular order, just five of my probably some of my favorite ones to watch on Saturday. What was that? Thundercats, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Captain Caveman,
and Son.
Transformers.
Somebody missing. Transformers, Teenage. Who did I put in my five? Thundercats, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers, Captain Caveman, and Son. And it should have been five. But I don't know. Maybe so. But Yeah, and y'all remember this? Every time I used to go to commercial, they'd say something like this.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
So we'll be right back.
Let's get ready to rumble. Y'all ain't ready to. Are you ready for the time of your life? Are you ready?
Ready or not, here I come.
I'm ready.
Seems like you're ready. Seems like you're ready. I could have sworn you were ready. Ready to learn. I'm ready. If you ask me, I'm ready.
Word. I'm ready.
And I'm ready. You ready?
Ready for what?
Ready to put an end to racism, out-of-date gun laws, and opioid addiction? If you are, then check out the Mikey Justice Show, live Wednesday night, 7:30 to 8:30 on YouTube.
You don't want to miss it.
You coming back in or what?
And we're back.
All right, y'all. We back live. Mikey Justice Hour, y'all. 10, 2, 20, 24. Yeah. We were just talking about Saturday morning cartoons, man. That's some of the good old days, man. That was just the best part about it. Like I said, was just being able to hang out with your family. You hear me?
Yeah.
Chill with your brother and sister. Stuff not be too serious. You know how that was. Get your first day off from school. Take your little break. Chill on out. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we ate good donuts and pancakes and all that, but the treat was always to run home to catch that prime time. When NBC used to say must see TV back in the day, it
Right.
really was. You hear me?
Yeah.
So we're going to get off into that prime time into Saturday and see what y'all think about some of these. If y'all remember how Saturday used to go on a good day, man. You first had 7 o'clock and it would start something like this.
When you know that you love, you don't need to roam, 'cause there ain't no place like family. There ain't no place like family. 'Cause there ain't no place like, there's no place like home. I mean, no place, child.
No place, child. Shout out to Marlon Mills, aka Andrea / Puddin'. And if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Classic show. People like Regina King came up off of that show. You had what was her name? Helen Morton.
Yeah,
That
Helen
played
Morton.
Pearl. Yeah, she from St. Louis.
Did not know that.
Yes, sir. And a lot of people, that whole like Sanford and Son cast, that whole movement, LaWanda Page and all those people, St. Louis. STL, buddy. A lot of talent here. Yeah, and that was 7 o'clock. And then it was followed up at 7:30 by this one, Rope. Wow. Yeah, man. That was one of my favorites. Oh, amen.
Oh
It
yeah,
made me have a whole different appreciation for old Sherman Hemsley.
yeah, man.
Man, because boy, when I used to watch the Jeffersons, I used to think dude couldn't be nobody but George Jefferson. You hear me?
Yeah,
But we talked about
Weezy.
it the other day. I was like, Deacon Fry was not George Jefferson.
No, different character.
Other than had that donut in his hole in his head and looking like a young Danny boy,
Yeah,
he was not the same guy. Yeah, man. But that was classic TV. You had what's her name? That was played on the Wayans Brothers and all that on her. What's her name? Anne Marie.
yeah, Anne Marie
Horford.
Horsford.
Yeah, she was on her. What's his name? Clifton Davis.
Yeah, Clifton Davis.
Oh, of That's My Mama fame.
Uh-huh.
Now it's On Your Mama. The reboot On My Mama.
Oh mama.
Yeah, man. Oh, good show though, man. I just miss even just black shows back then.
What was my
quality.
man name that played Raleigh? Jester Harold or something like that?
Jester something.
Yeah.
Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Raleigh was about 88 when he first debuted on the show.
Yeah.
I said he was from the croak on her. He was about 100 before they went off the air one.
Deacon Raleigh lived to be 176 years old.
And then, right behind that, man, at 8 o'clock, man, what was really just the whole nightcap, man, was honestly probably one of my favorite shows, bro. Who would think that 4 old white ladies would make you feel good, like that? When that came on, man, you heard that music, bro, friendship meant something. That theme music hit you in the heart,
Yeah.
And shout out to Miss Betty White, almost making it to 100. Drop the mic, man. That's just a whole career of just being on top, just being the HBIC point blank period. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a black man tonight is gonna give it up to Betty White.
All right.
Yeah. And when you heard this, man, you already knew what time it was. Roll it.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say thank you for being a friend.
Yeah, buddy. What you think about that?
Definitely. That was one of my favorites.
Hey, I said you talking about some meat on the sandwich. You hear me?
Yeah.
Thank you for being a friend.
Yeah.
You would see the biggest gift would be for me. I am the GOAT. I am LeBron James. The biggest gift would be for me. And the card attached would say, thank you.
Thank you
for being a friend. If that ain't celebrating something great, then you's a hater and you don't like LeBron. Anyway, yeah, man. Then when you finish with that, boy, you had a good old, oh man, y'all know what it is. People that's from St. Louis that know what time it is, know what's coming after that, man. Roll it for
them. Oh, any day now. Hold on.
You
got to get back to it. All right.
We just like the TV station. We all on like a 7-second delay, my man. A little, my people said stop using that word.
We got a meter here. Hear me out.
Sound like something that you put on your fish. My man is a little that sauce, Come on with it. You don't know what the next is?
I got an idea. We got a video for it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
You don't watch TV?
Yeah. I remember it a little different, but
Okay, well, way to let everybody know who didn't have no TV around here. Yeah, that came on at 11. His curfew was like at 10:30. Moms had checked for him at the crib by then, so he didn't get to watch Three Stooges with your boy. I didn't ask you if you heard the Three Stooges. I asked you if you watched it. You didn't have a little bitty TV on top of the big one. One of them worked.
Yeah,
Did it
that you know.
not?
But the other one that we got, I remember that one coming on a little bit later too.
See, I should have had one of my good people call in. See, I know old Don Bo watching it. He know what the deal is. After that Three Stooges went off, man, there was only one more thing that you watched before, and it didn't even matter if you was ready to go to bed. That was the last thing you watched because TV went off back then.
You're right.
Unless you feel like watching a whole bunch of television evangelists and infomercials, you know what I'm saying. So this was the cherry on top of the Sunday. On Saturday night, if you was black in St. Louis, you weren't running to the mono to the max. You was running to the crib to watch this rolling.
Yeah, man.
Tonight, we salute Mikey Justice, an Apollo legend.
It's your time.
Yeah, man. You gotta excuse my man. It was supposed to, flow a little bit different than that, but we're gonna excuse him. Sometimes I put a little bit too much on his plate. He just had room for meatloaf and green beans. He didn't want no mashed potatoes today, so it's all good.
And you had no more mashed potato.
Yeah, man. I like the fact that we got a little bit of time left for the night, man. We want to see if anybody want to call in and give your take on something, man. My whole thing is me and a couple of people was like talking off the cuff, man. They was like dude is not addressing the issues and all that that bad rhetoric and all them attacks. They like, boy, he's just really doing everything he can to lose this election. And I got to thinking about it. I'm like, man, that's what I wanted to hear in that debate, him address more of those issues that the people have. That abortion situation and women not being able to call the shot about their own bodies and all that stuff, man. Yeah. And then, like you said, about even when it's the rape and the incest and medical issues and all that, that is a real deal breaker with a lot of people.
Yeah, that's straight crazy to me.
And I ain't, bro. I'm gonna see if I can post it after we get off this show. I ain't gonna say nothing about it because you know how people like to steal and claim your stuff. But I'm sure gonna put up a post about how I feel about this whole situation, man.
Yeah,
I just don't get it, man.
That one thing that I liked about that election is like some of those, well, not the election, but the debate, the vice presidential debate, is some of those topics like child care and the economy. They wasn't too far off on those.
Hey, it was as much as I really seen them try to have a decent debate. You hear me? And I like the fact because I thought it was going to turn into the big circus when they said that the mics wouldn't be cut off and that they wouldn't be doing no fact checking and all that. You hear me? But I did like the fact that even with all of that said, man, it looked at the closest to what you would call a debate. You know what I'm saying? And how much weight does the vice president really hold? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They kill me. I think it's pointless other than just letting the people, kind of giving an introduction of yourself, kind of introducing yourself to the people because you were picked by somebody. It's not like they act like they really applied for some job and what their stance is going to determine which one of them is going to be the vice president.
Right.
It can't be the Republican a president and a vice president and a Democratic vice president. You're going to win according to what president win.
Yeah.
That's why I don't understand, like they put in a bid, saying what they're doing and they're actually competing to see who's going to be the vice president. No, whoever the hell win the president.
Yeah, that's who's going to be the vice president.
You Robin to Batman. You gonna be the wingman.
Right.
Only way JD Vance is gonna be vice president if Donald Trump wins. So I don't understand the way they be kind of explaining it. Like it really going to determine which one of them somebody's going to pick. I don't think the vice president hold that much weight. I don't think a lot of people are going to say, oh well, I was going to vote for this person for president, but
but then I saw his vice president.
Since this is his vice president,
Yeah.
If that was the case, bro, I don't think Joe Biden would have won because there's a whole bunch of people that they honest issue with Kamala Harris is she's black and she's a woman. A lot of people not going to admit that, man, but I just hate that, man, because I see her.
I didn't even know that she was black.
I didn't know she was black. And look, I was like, man, this is gonna be the first time in about 3 weeks that I don't reference. I ain't gonna do it to y'all. Y'all know what we finna. Y'all won't. They don't want no smoke. But anyway, man, yeah, I'm
Look at
like,
my African American over here.
oh,
Look
there
at
you
it.
go. See, I wasn't even gonna do it to him. I wasn't even gonna do it to him, man. I wasn't gonna advertise our little African burger tonight. It was gonna be no Africans other than us. Well, we and a few that we named, but it wasn't gonna be no Africans tonight. There's gonna be regular old people. Yeah, man. But yeah. I watch her ads and her commercials, man, and I'm like, bruh, she has some decent numbers, you know.
Mhm.
I was like, I don't know if she's gonna win or not, but this is as close as anybody like a black female has been to really touching that spot in that seat.
Mhm.
You hear me? And I'm like, is we so close minded, man, that we just cannot get ready for it, no matter what. I'm ready for it, and not because it's something different in terms of a woman, and
Mhm.
I'm open to giving something different a try, but it's more about that she just seemed like to be the right candidate, man. Everybody keep on talking about this guy, how great he is, but they're never asking no questions. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I said, I don't care about your economy, because when I see people going on social media making hundreds, thousands, and millions of dollars, it wasn't that before.
Mhm.
And then when we check the numbers and all that, I don't know whether it's to Biden's favor or against him. The numbers are not that different that it is really making that much of a difference.
Right.
Where somebody could stick their chest out and say, "Oh, my under my time, it was so much different and better." No, it wasn't. It really wasn't. The numbers are the same. And then honestly, when we do the fact checking, which
Mhm.
people hate when you do, a lot of honestly during this administration, the numbers have been better than they were under him.
Well, gas is cheap now, but that's just a setup so you don't vote for Trump. See,
Yeah, like we say,
when you don't
and
vote for Trump,
Obama,
then
and
gas
like we
gonna go
say,
back up.
Obama took out Bin Laden, the person responsible for the worst attack ever on United States soil, and let people tell it he's like probably top 5 or 10 worst president ever. You hear me?
Right.
Oh, such a bad guy. But anyway, man, we got a few minutes if anybody want to call in, and get a take on anything that's going on, man. All of them are major like deal breakers and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Anything else, man, that you want to address before we get off this air, man?
Like you were saying, just that abortion, man. That for the way that they explaining it versus the way that it had came across, they got to reconcile that. As far as saying that it's up to the states, and they're not really
Okay, I'm
against
glad you brought
abortion
that
and
up.
all
So
of
you
this.
don't believe that putting it in the hands of the state is the right thing to do? I thought it was just one of those moves that they were doing, man, just to take it out of their hands.
Take it out of the feds.
Politicians' hand, where it don't be such a cause to me, man, it don't make sense when you talk about women that been raped and all that
Mm-hmm.
other stuff. So other than it just plain politics, as they call it, or it's some type of back and forth personal type of thing, I don't understand why they would think that overturning Roe versus Wade was the right thing to do.
Yeah, the from what they say, to take it and give it to the states, that's the right thing. But the way that it was executed, like, because a lot of states had these trigger laws to where women couldn't get health care, and like that's what we in right now, to that the point to where if you a victim of incest or a victim of rape or whatever, you still can't get an abortion if you need it in some of these states, because it's an absolute just ban on it.
Bro, and I said the trickle down is that just like we were saying about the police department, they're prosecuting a lot of these doctors, and
Mm-hmm.
these doctors are stuck in the middle because they see these women having health situations,
Yeah.
and they feel responsible for helping them, and they're
Mm-hmm.
getting prosecuted and charged with stuff and everything just for trying to help these people.
Right.
These people are having to go to other states and all
Yeah.
kind of other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about. That part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. At
You're
my
not gonna
job, we
get
had
you're not gonna get people to sign up to be doctors, man, if they feel like every move that they make put them in jeopardy of either going to jail or losing their license.
yeah.
Now, what you say at your job? What?
Yeah, we had a patient that traveled several states, you know what I'm saying, and had to get an abortion, a victim of incest, you know, but in their home state they couldn't get that taken care of, so they had to come here.
Like I said, man, you know, if something bad has happened to a person and you have a way to fix that situation, correct it, and everything else, why wouldn't you want to?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I heard them talking about people using it as birth control and all that other stuff. But when you've been a victim of a crime, is that really using it as birth control?
No.
That's I was gonna say justice, but you've been a victim of something like that, bro. It ain't no such thing as justice.
Nah, you just move on the best way you can. And I was even having that debate with my fam, man. Protecting the life of an unborn child, that's one thing, but you got to protect their life the whole way, not just when they born. They got a life after they born too.
Exactly. No doubt.
So
good point.
If they're not gonna have a good quality of life, man, if the situation ain't right, man, and you know that it's not gonna be right, then do what you do.
And that's their whole argument. They like, it's people out here that want them, that want to take care of them, that's willing to do it. But the thing is, man, that person that been a victim of that crime is still having to wear that scar.
Exactly.
And that, to me, that whether or not they want to have that part of their life resume, have to deal with that, just from them being the victim of such a cruel type of crime, that should strictly be their decision.
Yeah, that you shouldn't pigeonhole nobody, and take away their choices. If that's the case, and there's people out here that want the child and all of that, then let them make the decision to do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't make that a decision to where, or not a decision. Make it something that they got to do. You've been a victim of something, and now you got to go this way because I said so. You make them a victim all over again.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's basically what I'm saying. But hey, people look at stuff different, man. I don't know. I still think somewhere under there, man, it's a lot of playing politics in there, if that's what they want to call it.
Right.
I don't get it. It's just a whole lot of stuff that don't make sense. I'm still looking for them to address the gun situation.
Yeah.
Like I said, make that make sense. That's a term that they always want to throw out there now.
Right.
If all of these rallies and all that, schools and everything, movie theaters getting shot up by people with assault rifles, then once again, your police department and military is not equipped to come out on top in these situations. So you're setting them up for failure. And if you wonder why you're short teachers, you're short police officers, you're short doctors, you wonder why.
Right.
You hear me? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Like I said, not to try to take away nobody's Second Amendment rights. I just say, like we talked about several times, if you have to show that you responsibly know how to handle a gun, you gotta have license for everything to be able to handle somebody's food.
Yeah.
Anything that could put somebody's life in danger, whether it be driving, anything like that, you have to have permits, license, take classes.
It's the only thing that makes sense, man.
So once again, to not have those type of laws in play is some more underhanded politics to me.
Yeah.
Just
going with whatever's popular so they stay on the ballot or stay in office.
All of that, man. And I'm so sick of it, man. And I think social media play a big part in it. Everybody just looking to be popular, looking to be liked. They don't want to have to deal with nothing, so they're scared to put stuff out there. My thing is, you have the right to be neutral. If you're not gonna say nothing that makes sense and help the situation, let's keep your damn mouth shut.
Right.
Just don't say nothing. You don't have to. Plead the fifth, drink the fifth, smoke a fifth, eighth, whatever y'all call it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Man, come on now. It's all garbage, y'all.
Yeah.
That's why, like I said, until somebody prove me wrong, until they really start addressing issues, it's not MAGA to me. It's MAWA. What we say?
That was
Mago. Make America great once.
Yeah.
Make America white again.
Yeah.
Every time I heard great, I'm gonna put something that rhyme with great. Hate. Make America hate again. Because it's just unnecessary, man. And we so divided, and people just get on anything. Dude had the nerve to tell me because what he say? Nobody can be the GOAT of a sport if they have a losing record and they're a loser and they're this and that. I was like, well, tell that to boxing fans, because Muhammad Ali lost like 5 times.
Right.
And they still consider him the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Tom Brady lost some Super Bowls. Michael Jordan even lost when he was with the Wizards. You hear me?
Yeah, he lost before he got to the finals and the playoffs.
So when the guy was like, that's embarrassing that he got a losing record and all this, I'm like, it's not embarrassing. What about the 4 that he won? I was like, you got greats and Hall of Famers that have none. You know what I'm saying? So when I said that it's not embarrassing to him, dude talking about some how they feel to wake up every day and basically some inappropriate stuff to a man, lust over a man that don't give a F about you and don't know you exist and all this and that. I say probably the same way you feel knowing that you hate on the man and keep his name in your mouth and everything else, and he don't give a F about you or know that you exist.
Right.
But it is what it is. So F all the hate, man. Before we get out of here, we're going to celebrate something great. Hopefully we can try to get it right this time. Back to good old Showtime at the Apollo, man. I wanted y'all to see one of the just memorable performances. You know, everybody like to holler about how good Michael was when he was a kid. I was like, man, did y'all forget about how talented Mr. Tevin Campbell used to be? And I showed this for a reason, man. I said, boy, he's singing grown-up ballads that tell me what you want me to do. This dude like 12, 13 years old. This is like 89 or 90 at Apollo. You hear me? And he got this crowd on their feet. I was like, remember old Bay that used to be in the front row grabbing on everybody?
Yeah.
She found my man down real good. I said, man, that was child pornography back then. They should be ashamed of themselves on the
right.
But I said, yeah, they tried to test my man Cashews, you know, all the little runs and little high notes. They was like, is he gonna hit it?
Yeah.
He didn't go out like my boys, what's their name, Soul for Real with that Candy Rain. You know, that ended their career when they was on Apollo.
Yeah.
But yeah,
they got exposed.
My man Tevin Campbell, he hit that thing, y'all. So yeah, we gonna roll that for y'all. We gonna get up out of here, y'all. We appreciate y'all for watching. This been Mikey Justice for my man Phil. We catch y'all in about 7 of them. We gonna celebrate something great, y'all. We catch y'all in a minute. Peace. Roll.
Back with his new single, Tell Me What You Want Me to Do. Once again, Tevin Campbell.
Call me up and I came to see you. You say you've been awake all night. It hurts me deep inside when I see you crying. Whatever's wrong, I'll make it right. If you understand how I feel, ooh, you should know that my love is real. Oh, tell me what you want me to do. Oh, my love is always here for you. So tell me what you want. There were times that I did show just how much I care for you. And don't keep saying it's too late to think it over, baby.